Hey, Shalom Akim Yahabashim Al Shabarakatham Dash. Hey, as you can see this video right here, a brother put this up, another brother had put this in our chat, and I started listening to it, and it's complete BS. It's complete BS. What Zabach is going to say. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and play the clip, and then I'll go into it a little bit. Forgive me. I'm driving right now, but it's not really, the wisest thing to do. But Zabach Shah, forgive me on that. Let me go ahead and play the clip.
Cornelius being a Gentile, but that's it. And furthermore, there was a lot of energy against me. There's a lot of energy against me. I had dudes threatening to shoot me. My life was being threatened over the Cornelius doctrine and other things. So that I already went through that energy. That's why I stopped, because a lot of people, everybody that came at me years ago. I had dudes in the GMS camp threatening my life over Cornelius and the Mark of the Beast. So a lot of y'all Johnny ladies, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
See, that's complete lies. That's lies and that's deflection. Now the videos are being made on this individual Zabach again throughout the years. Now all of a sudden it's deflection. So I've been following GMS for 17 years. I've been in the truth for 15, going on 16. Okay? But I've been following GMS for 17, going on 18 years. So yeah. All right. So within that time, I haven't heard one incident, even out of Zabach's mouth, out of all the time in the years, all the times in the years, right? The past years, not one account of Akim threatening his life. Not one. All these years. Now, all of a sudden, now that he's getting hit up with with these videos, now all of a sudden, GMS have threatened my life. Now it's time to play victim to the public. Now it's time to reach out and appease to the public for help. All right, when doctrine is coming on you, because that's what brothers are doing. Brothers are making videos about doctrine, right? Now that the heat is coming down about doctrine, now it's time for deflection and push it somewhere else. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You thought by saying, oh, my life is threatened and stuff like that by GMS. Now what that does is it causes brothers say, who are you talking about? Who threatened your life? Who this, who that? Now it shifts the direction to another place instead of on the Gentiles being saved and delivered. That garbage doctrine that they're trying to push. Or him saying the Gentiles being preserved and play on words. Okay? He responded, I think he responded on a comment. And on his comment, he said, I haven't even watched Genesis' full breakdown on their salvation doctrine, but yet he commented on it and responded back to Genesis and saying it's a play on words. How? When you don't even know what they're talking about. Genesis, those guys are completely gone. They're completely sold out. They're trying to find a way to fit the heathen up in there because they took the bag. And you're saying, I didn't see their whole doctrine, but yet you responded back to them and you gave them kudos, so to speak. But here it is that you didn't listen to their whole doctrine, which you should know better. Okay? Let me get this scripture right here. Like I said, forgive me, for driving. It's Exodus 23 and verse 1. Thou shalt not bear a false report. Okay, put not thine hand, right, with the wicked, you see, Salakia, with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. All right, let's put this out here. Let's get the translation comparison. NLT, you must not pass along false rumors. You must not cooperate with evil people by lying on the witness stand. Okay, so this individual put out there that brothers in GMS threatened his life That's who. Well, you know, since I'm on here, who did it? All right, who threatened his life? Because all throughout the years, GMS, we've only preached, right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We've only preached being spiritual. We only preached being of faith. So much so, you had other groups that said that we're faith-based Israelites. Or they try to say we're faith-only based Israelites. Okay? So much so. But now all of a sudden, we're super carnal and we actually threaten this man's life to kill him? Because that's what it means by threatening your life. So we threaten to kill him. Okay? And I'm going to say something. If there was a GMS member who threatened to kill you, I'm pretty sure they're not in GMS anymore. Okay? Because that's not the spirit that we roll with, man. All right? So produce who did it, or guess what? You're bearing false witness. Produce, since you said it out your mouth, right? That's an accusation. Produce who did it, or you're bearing false witness. That's all I got to say. Shalom to the elect.